this is our 5th matchup of the night here, folks. We are in Newcastle upon Tyne, England for Elimin8r 2. We are Championship Wrestling Series, and if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, then what are you waiting for? This is a Grim Reaper's rules matchup. I mean, the stipulation has been picked by the champion, Jackson Gage Harris. But first, folks, on his way to the ring right now, our current Survivor, the man that won the 5th ever Survivors matchup, folks. He is a lone star in the CWS Galaxy, banished from the Cosmic Alliance, the exiled child. This is Sonbeam, and Sonbeam was successful last month at the Masquerade Brawl in our Survivors matchup. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is now, ready to challenge for the CWS Intercontinental Championship. And speaking of championships, folks, I still haven't truly accepted what happened just last Tuesday on Tombstone TV, where TKO cashed in his Future Shop briefcase after Tiernan had already wrestled a grueling tag team matchup alongside his planned opponent for tonight. TKO cashed in and won the Heavyweight World Championship with Garen Noon as the guest referee, resulting in Moonbeam, our current men's contender. Moonbeam Jr. will be taking on TKO in action here tonight, folks, for the Heavyweight Championship of the World. And here is the Intercontinental Champion, Jackson Gage Harris, making his way to the ring with a win-loss record of 12 wins, 8 losses. This is the 21st ranked singles matchup. He's representing the Grim Reapers Motorcycle Club. Sonbeam, 4 wins, 5 losses. This is his 10th ranked singles matchup, and Gage says he's going to put Sonbeam down tonight, send him back into the stratosphere with one of those grim kicks. Jackson Gage Harris believes in Jackson Gage Harris. Folks, later on the show, we still have a Survivors matchup. That's coming up next, where we're going to have Cara De Miedo, Hardy Bly, Martial Arts, Loco Lobo Azul, and I assume TKO, even though he's the heavyweight champion. I mean, he did qualify for the match, unless something else is going on. We'll have a women's contenders match. We've got the 3-way tag team title matchup, Platinum Kings, Lock and Load versus the Grim Reapers. We'll have Moonbeam Jr. versus Thiago K. Oliveira. And folks, I'm getting word in my ear, the Elimin8r match, the schedule for tonight, folks, will now be for the Future Shot briefcase that it's become available since TKO cashed it in. Why not have it on the line tonight, folks, in the Elimin8r match? And that match is going to be our main event. So that's huge breaking news here during the show here at Elimin8r 2. But now back to the action. Sonbeam rolling to the outside, grabbing a table. And folks, if you haven't already surmised it, this will be a tables matchup. Jackson Gage Harris of the Grim Reapers, because he's the champ of the division, he gets to pick the stip. It's the Reapers rules clause. Gage picks table matchup for this one. So the winner of this matchup will be the man who puts his opponent through a table. And look at that, launching him. Massive, sending Gage into the skylights right there. Folks, join us next month, Saturday, 21st of December, for Violent Night 2, the most violent night of the calendar in CWS. We'll have the 12 matches of Christmas. Oh, look at that one, folks. Sonbeam dropping Gage throat first. We already know some of that card, folks. If you believe it, I know it's early, but Prince Toro of Las Bestias Locas won a matchup back at Survivor Slam 2, where he will now be the #1 contender for the Light Heavyweight Championship. So it will be Prince Toro. We know he's challenging for that belt at Violent Night. So Killian Curse versus Prince Toro I can announce officially as your first guaranteed matchup for the Violent Night pay-per-view. That's going to be a huge matchup, and we know that the other guys, Las Bestias Locas... Oh my God, look at Jackson just launching Sonbeam over the top of his head, releasing him hard way on the floor. We know Las Bestias Locas, that's Loco Lobo Azul and Pantera Roados, will be challenging for the tag team championships, but who will be the champs at the time? Will the Grim Reapers still hold the gold, or will Lock and Load take the titles tonight? Or maybe it'll be the Platinum Kings who are also in that three-way matchup. Huge possibilities there, folks. We will also have a women's contenders match tonight. Is some people going for a chokeslam? The Cosmic Chokeslam outside on the floor. Connects, Engage, gets dropped. So the women's contenders will go up against Wanda Kurtz, who retained her championship earlier tonight. Totally Not Mark will be in action at the Violent Night, but who is going to be facing him for the Internet's championship, and so much more yet to be determined. Sonbeam now introducing a chair to the matchup with Jackson Gage Harris, punches him and forces Sonbeam to drop it. A Gage gets launched, knees first in it, that's stairs. And Sonbeam now wisely getting a table, sliding it into the ring. Getting back out of the ring as Gage gets in, and Sonbeam clips him. Sonbeam now picking up the table. My God, this thing is chaos. Jackson with the big back elbow taking Sonbeam down. You gotta wonder what's the world of CWS gonna look like. What if Sonbeam wins the Intercontinental Championship tonight? And what if Moonbeam Jr. takes the heavyweight world's title from TKO? Imagine if both the Moonbeam Originales' sons that are contracted here in CWS, imagine if both as champions divided. That's an interesting one to think on, folks. I'm interested to see TKO come to the ring tonight with the World's Heavyweight title. Is he going to challenge in the Survivors match? What's going to happen there? These 5-man Survivors matches have become somewhat of a staple, and TKO has qualified for the match, but he's the World's Heavyweight Champion. He might not want to do it anymore. We'll find out, I suppose, after this matchup, folks, because that Survivors match is going to happen next. And we're going to determine who the champ for Violent Night's going to be, and then right afterwards, we're going to determine who's going to be challenging for that title. Sonbeam bounces off the ropes and a kick to the head, but I think he missed it. At least he didn't get it all. Jackson stood right back up, but did get struck with a knee lift, and now a kick from Jackson, who whips Sonbeam into the corner. Table coming into play here is Jackson Gage Harris. He scoops Sonbeam up for a power bomb, and there we have it, folks. Gage with a grim power bomb, picking up the win. And Gage retains 13 wins, 8 losses, and he's still your Intercontinental Champion. Sonbeam unsuccessful in his attempt to take the title from Jackson Gage Harris. Another great matchup there. I really enjoyed that one, folks. Don't go anywhere. Survivor 6 coming up next. 5 men will fight each other to determine who's going to be challenging Gage next month at Violent Night 2 for that Intercontinental Championship. Don't go anywhere, folks. That matchup's coming up right here next.